expectation has already been set, so I knew what was coming. And so I'm like, this is the version and this is what it is. I get where you guys are coming from, but I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it too. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I think, I don't know, maybe it's because this is my favorite Christmas song, you know what I mean? And I'm not a guy, I like Christmas plenty, don't worry, but like I'm not really, I'm the Nightmare Before Christmas guy. I'm the guy who's all about Halloween. And then when you're right there, Tracy, don't die. I know I'm talking about Halloween and morbid stuff. Goodness.
Go ahead.
Tracy was just attacked by a small army of Ewoks. Please don't sue George Lucas or Disney now. Yeah. But anyways,
I get what you mean, Aaron. Because like if somebody did that to "Oh Holy Night." When, like
another great one. I like that one.
If they did a country version of "Oh Holy Night," I'd be very upset.
Well, the thing is, I like acid jazz, and this is kind of an acid jazz kind of thing. So I'm digging
putting it that way. I get it. Like
I'm digging it.
If they were going to give me an acid jazz light version of "Oh Holy Night," fine. But you know that so much more could be.
Yeah, I feel this. I can sense the specter of a greater song that I feel like they could have gone for, and it can't help but kind of
especially with Steven's vocals, like an a cappella version, knowing how great his vocals are. Yeah, I can hear that.
But nothing wrong with this at all. And as I said, if it came on, I'd be happy to listen to it again. And you know, it's well done. It sounds nice. I agree. I think the best parts, in my opinion, are the beginning and the end, where they kind of it's slower or out of time, and it's a little more ethereal and kind of I don't know. I like that a lot. But I mean, it's all good and it's all very well played by Kevin and well arranged. So great job with it. I just wasn't what I was hoping for, which again, that's on me.
Yeah, and for me, in the right moment, in the right time, I could listen to it.
Oh, I can definitely listen to it.
If this came on the radio, I can guarantee I'm flipping
past
really?
It. See, I wouldn't go that far even.
Yeah. Where on the radio, I know
I'm somewhere then between Michelle and Tracy.
On my iPod, I know I don't even have it on my iPod. I took it intentionally off my iPod because I knew I would never listen to it.
So you feel pretty strongly about this.
I'm shocked, Tracy.
But like I said, if I was walking through the mall, I'd be like, hey, that's B&L. I love that. That's cool. So it's really the situation. In certain situations, on the elevator, I'd be like, hey, that's a cool, different way of hearing this kind of instrumental type of song. Now, there's very few situations where I'd actually be happy to hear it, though.
So I'm between you and Michelle on this one, Tracy.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to
I might
be.
Even,
You'll
I might
see
be
when
a
we
little
get to
closer,
the ratings.
I might be a little closer to Michelle. Interesting.
It is interesting.
I did not expect you to come down that hard on this one.
I am shocked.
Oh, yeah, just wait.
Oh, wow.
So, all right. So, should we get to maybe some ratings, or do we have some more to say?
Yeah.
I mean, there's no lyrics.
It's not too much to say about it.
We can do ratings. I'm happy. At first, my rating was going to be bells. Like, what else could it be? But then, as we got talking, as so often we do, I changed it.
Okay.
And the rating system this week is unmet expectations.
Oh.
I feel personally attacked.
So now I feel like I'm doing it like an opposite, like a counterattack here.
No. We'll still do our normal 1 is low, 5 is high. I'll start since I am the bearer of goodwill this week.
Peace
I give the song a 3.75.
Wow.
It's fine.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to listen to it. But I've got the CD on. It's in the background. I'm doing other things, and it's just nice background noise. I'm not going to it to solve my life's problems. It's in the background. It's holiday music. You know what I mean? So my expectations are pretty low anyway. So 3.75. Let's go to you, Aaron. We'll go in order, I guess.
So what was it? Unmet expectations?
Unmet expectations.
Okay. So I suspect then that my guess is true because I have in my head I have a guess for where Tracy's going to come down on this one based on the way he was talking about it. And if that is true, then I am closer to Michelle than Tracy. So, Michelle, I did like this quite a lot, as I said. I thought about it for a while, and I think at first I was going to give it about a 3, but then I really thought about it and listened to it, and I tried to remove it from the context of my expectation and just say, look, it's a really cool little song, it's a nice tune, it's not what I was expecting, but that's not really a bad thing necessarily, it's something else. So basing it around what it actually is rather than what I was expecting it to be, I think it's a fairly solid tune. I give it, I like it about as much as Another Heartbreak, but not quite as much as Another Spin. So I think the fairest rating I can give it is 3.2 unmet expectations out of 5.
Interesting. Okay, good job. Tracy?
All right.
It's all you.
To
2.5. That's
1.
my guess.
I had a thought on it, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute, because I want to say there's another song on this album that I dislike more. You
got to compare it to the stuff we've done in the show. You can't. That's cheating.
Yeah, but I know what's coming up, too.
That's metagaming.
Yeah, but I gotta leave myself some room, too, if I know there's something lower. Alright, so I'm gonna go... I had it lower. I'm actually raising it a little bit, because in certain settings, like in the middle of a Christmas party, or in certain areas, I would have this on in the background. Because it is well played, and it is well orchestrated in terms of... Or choreographed? No.
Arranged?
Arranged. It is well arranged and well played. It just is totally not my liking. So, with that being said, I give it a 1.5.
Wow!
Wow, I was way closer to Michelle's score than Tracy.
Yeah.
I was off with my 2.5. I thought that was...
I was joking when I said 1. I had no idea.
2.5.
It was lower, but I know
that
there's another
is
song.
shocking to me.
Knowing that as your rating, I'm surprised that you weren't more scathing in how you were talking about the song.
Exactly.
1.5 is like almost offensive to
Listeners,
me.
I am shocked.
No, I'm not saying I'm offended.
Shocked.
I'm saying like if I was to give a song 1.5, it would have to almost offend me. You know what I mean? It'd have to be...
I would be vitriolic at 1.5.
I think I said this while you were gone, Aaron.
Oomba.
This is on a BNL scale as well. Like this is not comparing him to Biz Markie, which is way off tune and like horrible sounding and poorly played. Like
Biz Markie is a national treasure. Okay, I have to be his defender here.
The out of tune vocals, the out of tune piano. Where can we even?
We're not talking about the drunk karaoke singer at like this local bar. I'm comparing it to BNL songs, and I think I have to in order to give the. Otherwise, like all my scores are going to be really skewed to the left, and we're going to have all these horrendously high scores. I do have to say there are BNL songs that I dislike significantly lower, or just significantly more. And this is one of those ones that I
another postcard
really dislike listening to. I actively took it off my iPod. It has to be down there.
This is stunning. I am stunned by this. I didn't think you had it in you, Tracy, but this is really eye-opening.
Poor Kevin. I think Kevin gets the brunt of my anger here on a lot of these songs. I don't think I've given Kevin anything above a 3 yet, and I feel bad about that because I.
But we love Kevin, and he knows it.
And I admire him as a musician. So I think we're
please come on the show.
It will bounce back.
Talk about how mean Tracy is.
My scores will bounce back. I know there are some coming in year number 4 at least, where it bounces back significantly. If we make it.
So this brings Carol of the Bells, This Is Hilarious, sits just above Another Spin.
Oh, wow.
Which is just above Another Postcard.
It's interesting because I said I liked it just slightly less than Another Spin, but I guess we're pretty close there.
Well, I skewed that a little.
If you had sandbagged it, Tracy, the way you were planning, I think I would have been right on.
I almost gave it a 4.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it. I don't like it that much, but I like it a lot more than Tracy, though.
It's just like an easy
sure.
song to listen to. It doesn't require anything of me. I can just put it on, enjoy it.
Unassuming
it's on.
track.
It's unassuming. It doesn't expect anything from me. And
Carol of Bells,
sometimes that's what I need.
It's not asking you to do anything. It just wants you to be you.
do my thing, get my stuff
and
done.
I guess down deep,
play it in the background.
I guess down deep, I'm just a hater. I'm an angry person.
Christmas is canceled.
I'm the Grinch of
you're
this
a mean
season.
one, Mr. Grinch. Yeah. I don't think that's true.
Speaking of which, go out and see The Grinch. It is a great kids movie this season.
Oh, is that the Benebun Cumberbund?
Yeah, and you would never guess it was Cumberbund. He does a great job with it.
He's a great actor, so I'm sure he does a fantastic job.
And speaking of appearances,
Benedict, we know you watch the show. I know your name's not Cumberbund. Please come on the show and talk to us with your amazing,
my Lord!
amazing
if we
accent.
Could have Benedict Cumberbatch
put us to sleep. Just read us a bedtime
podcast,
story.
That would be so good. We need to start a Sherlock podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd actually be down.
I would be all over that. That is,
I'm sure there's a bajillion of them.
He is the Sherlock. He's the epitome of Sherlock for me. So
he's really
I think
Sherlock
he's
for
my
anybody else.
Sherlock
I
of
used to
choice.
love Jeremy Brett. He was my Sherlock for decades.
I haven't
until
I haven't
Benedict
seen
Cumberbatch came along.
I haven't seen the Robert Downey Jr. ones. I'm sure that's pretty
No,
good too.
those are wrong. I feel like the casting on that is piss poor. It's not right.
No.
He doesn't have it. It's not. He's not Sherlock Holmes.
Well, you know what else? He doesn't have I almost said the Benedict. He doesn't have the benefit of
a great Watson.
of a Martin Freeman Watson.
Oh.
Yeah, Martin Freeman is the perfect cast for that too as well. The whole show is just dead on for the cast.
I completely agree.
Anyways, before this becomes the
speaking of appearances,
the unofficial Sherlock podcast,
we would love for Benedict to come on our show and do an appearance.
Please come on.
Speaking of appearances, I want to talk about another great actor, Dennis Leary.
Oh, yeah.
Great comedian, great actor. He does a great job. And BNL was on the Dennis Leary Merry Christmas TV special on Comedy Central.
Merry Yoko Screaming Christmas.
And this is what I expect from BNL. Laughter, hilarity, doing something completely different but still sounding beautiful in the process, and that's what we get at.
Yeah, they did a great job in spite of the blowing wind and snow.
Yes, that was funny. Although you could totally tell, like, what a different world that was. What a different time. It's just interesting to watch. I mean, it wasn't that many years ago. It was only 14 years ago, and yet, what a different world.
Oh, very much. Very different world.
Holy moly.
We were only beginning to dive into the meta-ness and cynicism that we're drowning in now. The internet.
We have no idea. Although 2004 is when the Red Sox won the World Series.
Maybe, you know what? We're in a different timeline. I wonder if maybe that's when the Berenstain Bears became the Berenstain Bears. Hashtag Berenstein with an E. Join the conversation.
So, Michelle, are you saying it's because of Dennis Leary that the Red Sox won that following year?
No,
because his Christmas special was after.
The Red Sox winning schismed the timemet, and that's how we got the Berenstain Bears.
That would make sense. Like, the world tilted on axis. That's also when I met my husband and we got together. So, like, everything happened.
I love
so
to tell
maybe
this.
It's my fault.
I love to tell this story, so I've probably told it before, but the 2004, my band was playing a gig in a sports bar, and we just finished one of our last songs of the night, and the crowd went absolutely nutso bobuzzo, and they were like standing up and high-fiving each other and clapping, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm a rock star. I turned around, and the Sox had just won the World Series, so I was like, oh, okay. Well, for half a second there, I really felt like a rock god, so thank you for giving me that, Red Sox.
Oh, it was magic.
Good stuff.
By the way, looping back to the Superiors, deep BNL fans will be pleased to see that 3 times on the Merry Christmas special, Corky and the Juice Pigs have an appearance as well. Of course, Corky and the Juice Pigs are the band that give BNL kind of their break in having them tour, having Steve and Ed tour with them for the first tour that they did all around Canada. And we'll be adding on to that in the near future because there was a very special date coming up in the next couple of weeks for this band that coincided with Corky and the Juice Pigs tour. They show on the show a couple times. Interestingly enough, not singing anywhere throughout the whole appearance. They do a lot of joking, but they don't sing at all. until the end credits when they actually, and during the final song, which I was really super surprised because this is the period of time